Hey guys, welcome back to Gardener's Orchard. I'm out here in our orchard today and we're finally gonna probably finish planting our trees today. So today we're gonna talk about what's the best way to plant an apple tree. All right guys, so we're back out here in the orchard today on the farm and we are planting trees. We're about done. I think we should be done today. So I'm here with the crew and we're going to talk about the best way to plant an apple tree. We're just about done planting 900 trees, as you guys know. So we're over here with Farmer Dre. He's kind of our farm expert and production manager. So let's talk to him and see what is the best way to plant an apple tree. Farmer Dre, what are we doing here?
So we're planting trees. I'm going to go through the basics of apple tree whenever you get them. You get the bare root trees or in the pots. Whenever you get them in the pots, you're not just plant the pot in the ground. But here we got a bare root apple tree. And as you guys can tell here, this is a Geneva 41 rootstock that's going in the soil. And this is the apple that we're going to harvest, which is John of Gold. And right here, they're binding together. It's called the graft union. They T-bud grafted this last spring. They grew in their nursery for a year. And now they shipped it up. They dug it out of the ground and shipped it to us. So the best way to plant, and this is how we've been planting our trees, is you want to put the tree in the ground with the graft union 2 to 4 inches above the ground, and then you get the topsoil and you fill in slowly. Make sure the topsoil is really fine. It's not too hard. You don't want any big clumps. You want to get that, we like to say, a good pillow for the new roots, for them to really catch on. So once you get that full of topsoil, what we do to make it fast, just stand up and press it softly, just like that. And the reason we're putting the graft union 2 to 4 inches above the ground, because we're doing a high density apple system, and that dwarfs the tree a whole lot more than just for you to have your graft union. But for the home gardener, I recommend putting the graft union at ground level, because for you guys are not trying to keep the tree in a 3-foot spacing, so you guys are trying to grow the tree out as much as you can. And these are on a dwarfing rootstock, and the tree's only gonna be, it's 25% of a regular standard apple tree, which they count a regular standard apple tree at 40 foot, 35 to 40 feet. So for you guys, the home gardeners, keep the ground union, the graft union at ground level. And if you guys water them and keep them pretty moist throughout the whole year, you guys should have amazing apples in the fall. So whenever we get the trees from the nursery, they come in 10 trees per bundle in a big old box. They're all bare root trees. So the way we keep the trees moist out here before we plant them, to keep them from not dying, today's the sun's not shining, but usually whenever plants really warm out, we keep it in a bucket of water to keep the roots really moist. And there's another advantage to keeping them in the water, is because whenever you do plant it in the soil, the roots have plenty of moisture on them until we get done planting all the trees and come back around with a big tank and to water all the trees. So that keeps our trees alive. We're safe for the trees, keep them safe. So whenever we do come back and water them, and keep them alive and keep them growing. So some apple terminology we're going to talk today is, you got your rootstock, and this is an apple rootstock. And people have been asking me, hey, can you graft an apple on a peach? They're not in the same family. Apples are on the Rosaceae family, and they're different genus. So it's an apple grafted on an apple, and by grafting it, you get a consistent variety you're gonna harvest. So this is called the scionwood, and this is called the rootstock. There's many different rootstocks out there. There's hundreds, but there's a lot of them that are there's very few that are commercialized, like the Geneva series, the Malling series, the Budogosky series, and that's the one that have gone commercially. But gotta make sure some terminology: scionwood, the rootstock, and the graft union.
All right guys, thanks for watching. If you guys learned something today, if you guys have any questions, please let us know down in the comments. Please ask us any questions. Farmer Dre is always more than willing to give us information and terminology like he did today about how to plant tree, how to graft a tree, stuff like that. We'll have a video on grafting coming soon. We don't do any grafting here on the farm right now. A lot of the trees we just order and bring them in. But if you have any questions, want to know anything else about what else we do here, please comment, like below. Let us know where you're from. If you guys are doing like a home gardening or home farming, or if you actually have an orchard, let us know below. Appreciate everybody watching. Have a great day.